Hi everybody, it's Don and I hope you're having a fantastic day. Well, it's Black Friday sales. Black Friday sales is everywhere and people are going crazy. They gotta get their Black Friday sales, gotta get them. But are they really sales? So I've been doing this a while, folks. I've been selling cruises, and so as a person who is a travel agent who makes my money selling cruises, if I'm telling you to beware of the sales, I mean it, right? Because technically I should just want you to, hey, Dawn, there's a Black Friday sale, I want you to book me. You got it, no problem, and I'll make my commission. But I like to let everybody know that not all sales are created equal, and some of the sales out there look really good, sound really good, like 50% off the cruise. And then when you price it out, why is the cruise still $6,000? Well, because they raised they're going by fare rates. And I'm going to be honest with you, I've never booked a cruise at a fare rate, ever in my life. 189 cruises, this is my 189th cruise. I've never booked a client or myself a fare rate because there's always a sale. Every week there's some kind of sale. You will never look at a cruise line and never see no sale. And so if you see a sale that says like 50% off the cruise, well, take a look at the price, and when you add it up, tell me that the other sale that was out there that says 50% off second guest plus a $200 rebate is any better. They all end up equaling out when you look at them over the long run. So my cautionary tale to you is to not look at the sale. Look at the price. And if the price seems still high, then maybe it still is, because, people can fool with prices, right? You can always, if you're running a store and you're going to have a sale of 25% off, well, if you raise your prices 20% the day before, then it's really a 5% sale. And it's not, it just sounds much better, right? Oh, look at what our price is. Well, that's your price today. But the price yesterday was cheaper. You see what I'm trying to say to you? And I've been searching for some cruises, and I've been watching a bunch of different cruise lines, so I'm not going to pick on any cruise line, because every cruise line does this. They're out to try and entice you to buy a cruise. They want you to go, oh my God, I got to buy it now because the sale is on now. But guess what? It's Black Friday sale? Well, I bet you there's going to be a Christmas sale. I bet you there's going to be a New Year's sale. I guarantee you there's going to be a Valentine's Day sale. So there's always sales. I have never seen a cruise line not have some kind of sale going. And if you look at them, it's hilarious. It really is, because some of them will say that the cruise is 25% off. Okay, 25% off. Sounds good. And then the next sale will come up and it'll be 50% off the second guest. Well, which one's better? Which one? Wait a minute. Which one's better? It equals the same amount. 25% off for two people is the same as 50% off the second guest, because everybody has to pay for two people unless you're in a solo supplement. And guess what? Usually those sales don't affect solo, single, cabins, and cruises. So yeah, I mean, how can you get a half off second price when you're in a solo cabin? It's not going to happen. So beware of those sales out there. Really look at them and don't go by the sale. Go by the cruise you want to do. Because there's some sales that are out there that say, literally, book the Caribbean. Well, some people might say, you know what, I've been to the Caribbean. I would love to do something else. I'd like to sail to, Ireland and Scotland, or maybe do Norway, or I'd like to do the Mediterranean, or even Alaska. And well, that sale doesn't count for those cruises, right? But you say, well, there's such a good deal, supposedly, right? It sounds really good. I guess I'm going to the Caribbean because I want that sale. And you're just paying for the advertisement. Because in reality, there's always a sale. So book your cruise line that you want to book. Book the ship and the sailing that you want to do. Don't be fooled by all the bells and whistles and the red flash sails and the underlines and the happy faces and the timer ticking down on every cruise line's website saying, you got 10 hours, you got 9 hours, 4 hours, oh, we've extended it 24 hours, hurry up, do it again. It's all to get you to sign on the dotted line now. And remember, pretty much all the cruise lines out there have now gone to non-refundable deposits. And so once they got your money, even if you don't cruise, they got your money. And so this is my warning. How's that? How's that as a travel agent who sells cruises? I should be telling you, hey, contact me and I'll book you these sales. No problem, I'll get you that sale. Instead, I'm just wanting you to book the best cruise for yourself, the best deal you can find, and please, just don't be fooled by what, the pressure tactics or it's like the slot machines in the casino, right? The bells will go off as if you won. But when you look down at what you won, it's probably less than the money you bet. Because sometimes you'll bet like $4 and you'll win $1. But the bells went off. It sounds like you won. It sounds like you got a good deal. It looked like you got a deal. You heard it. But in reality, you lost $3. And cruise sales are kind of the same way, right? I've never yet booked a cruise because of a sale. I've never said, I'm hanging on for a sale. I'm hanging on for that. Right? If anything, I might hang on for like a reduced deposit sale so I don't have to put so much money down. That might be interesting to you. Like there are sales out there that might interest you, like kids sale for free. Those sometimes work out. But if you're basing your entire vacation on saving money because of a sale that's happening somewhere at some time during the year, and I'm telling you, there's always a sale. You'll always find the same deal, and the prices are basically going by how many people are on the cruise ship. Because if you're trying to book into a ship that has, 50% sold out already, I guarantee you those cabins, and even with the sale, are higher than they were 4 months ago. So even with the sale, they're higher. So again, happy sales. Happy Black Friday, happy Cyber Monday sales, but just book the cruise you really want to book. Is this how you book? Or do you really wait for those big sales and hope that it's a good deal? Or do you just look at the bottom line price? Because the bottom line price, if you're not happy with it, or you think, it's expensive, but it must be okay because I got a sale, just go by the bottom line price. If it sounds too expensive, it's too expensive. Well, I hope you appreciate this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Want to see more tips, more tricks, more travel vlogs from around the world? Hit that subscribe button. Until next time, have yourself a safe and a great vacation.